good high quality content right here. Hey y'all, welcome to PopCast, a crowd-sponsored yo-yo vlog. My name is Dr. Popular. Each episode I usually focus on concepts and tricks, but this episode I am going to be talking exclusively to yo-yo designers. I am at the United Yo-Yo Contest in St. Louis, Missouri, and I'm surrounded by designers like Russell Andert over here. Before we get into him, I want to give a quick shout out, sorry to interrupt you, to my Patreon fans and sponsors, Greg Knowles, Jeff Atwood, and all the rest of my sponsors on patreon.com/docpop. Trips like this are expensive and hard for someone to make unless they have like a, sponsorship. And you guys are my sponsors. I really appreciate it. If you're interested in supporting the show, go to patreon.com/docpop. Sponsor at any level. You get entered into a monthly yo-yo giveaway. You get discounts on yo-yos from my site. Russ Andert has made some of my favorite yo-yos, some very influential yo-yos. Tell us about Dirt yo-yos.
Dirt yo-yos. I was a machinist. I am a machinist. Back in the day, I loved yo-yos. Well, when I started to love yo-yos back in the day, I just said, I want to make my own yo-yo. It doesn't look too hard. So I ran a CNC mill. Everyone else was making their yo-yos on a lathe, a CNC lathe, which you spin the material and you cut it. The mill, you take a block of aluminum and you program it into the machine, and you interpolate circles and you interpolate yo-yos out of them.
So the first yo-yo you made was the Dirt.
Yes.
Which kind of had like a freehand shape, which is just a way of saying an organic high wall. And you were doing rim weight in there. So it was aluminum and some rim weight?
No, just a straight aluminum.
Okay.
Straight aluminum.
And after you did that, you bred. You had a little baby Eli.
Got married, had a kid.
And
his name
you
was
made
Eli. Yeah.
yo-yo kind of in honor of Eli.
Yeah, basically. I made the big yo-yo, called it a Dirt because Andert, you get it. And then, called the little one Baby Dirt, and it evolved into Eli Dirt. And we have Eli Dirt yo-yo right here.
This was a really great yo-yo. This has always been, I've collected minis for a long time. This has always been one of my favorite mini yo-yos. Over the course of, I think it was 15 years, when I wanted to make a mini yo-yo, this was a big inspiration for me, but I just kind of wanted to update the guts and go for a little lighter weight. So the Executive was very much inspired by that. One of my favorite playing miniature yo-yos out there, compared to, there's all sorts out there that are novel, but this was actually fun to play, I think. That was a really rad design that you did. So yeah, we did these two, and they're very, very similar in size. Dope. It's been a long time since you've been making yo-yos. What are you up to now?
The Papa Dirt. It is, this is the shape. It opens beer bottles. That's why it's called the Papa Dirt.
Yeah. So it has a little groove in here, and you put the can on, and
it's basically a bimetal, and there's stainless steel ring in there. You can't really tell because it's very similar color, but it's got a ring. It's a stainless steel ring that's threaded into the 7075 aluminum.
Yeah.
And that keeps it from prying out when you're popping beer bottles open with that baby.
And like you were saying, it is a tank.
It's heavy, about 72 grams.
It's fun, and I think we've all wanted to make a bottle or a can, bottle opening yo-yo. I remember people have opened yo-yos with bottles, but I mean, kind of doing the same thing you do, where you just use a lot of your force of your hand. But this one's really easy to just.
You gotta hold the bottle down there, roll it over. It opens right up.
Yeah, I assume a lot of people are doing it just with the UFO pop, right?
Not me. I'm not that good.
Just a UFO. Just try it. I'm sure it'll work. Off. Just put a bottle on like the dining room table.
Yeah.
Just pop.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, dang it. It's broken now.
Someone showed me a trick last night at the barbecue. This is the only trick I'm teaching in this video. They take the string, they hold it taut, and they kind of weave in and pull, and they were having pretty good success.
Getting tangles out of there?
Yeah, getting knots out from the center.
If you can do that, I would be really impressed.
Yeah. I have struggled to get this to work. I would say it definitely doesn't work all the time, and it sure would be easier to have some other way. If only there was some other way to get a knot out.
I know.
Right?
I mean,
it's starting to loosen. No, it's not. So that's this week's trick. Works like a charm.
Just take it apart if I was...
Anytime you get a knot in your yo-yo, just do this, and
and then just take it apart after that.
And then just take it apart. Cool. Well, thanks, Russ.
Of course.
If people want to learn more about Andert or Dirt yo-yos, do you have a site? Or?
I have zero online presence by design.
Okay.
So, you're screwed.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm glad you were able to take your tinfoil hat off long enough to hang out with us before you go back to the bunker.
That's true.
Yeah. All right. All right. Well, thanks, dude.
You betcha.
Cheers.
Thank you. With that particular yo-yo, I think I've opened near 100 bottles for
Wow.
research purposes only. Okay, just research.